Hey you guys, it's Sonia. Okay, so I gotta share this. I'm not gonna dwell on it because I don't want to come off as the Debbie Downer of Locticians. So once again, early this morning, I'm on Facebook. I don't know why I'm laughing, but so I'm on Facebook. I'm just perusing, and I came across this post of another person, another young lady, another unfortunate victim to price gouging, who posted that her loctician went up on her prices by 40 bucks. And her loctician didn't give her any kinds of heads up. She just upped her prices, and when she asked her why, she said that her styling has gotten better. Therefore, she needed to raise her prices. Now, mind you, her loctician, I think she said she offered a wash, retie, and a style. And this particular person, she has traditional locks. And she said, well, I never get a style because I'm tender-headed. And her loctician says, it doesn't matter. The price is still going up. So she went from charging her $60 to $100. And, a lot of the people in the comments, they were her post went on to say, she was like, I'm either going to have to learn how to do my own retwist because I guess she does a twist and palm roll on her traditional locks, or I'm just going to have to comb out my locks. And so a lot of people are like trying to encourage her not to comb out her locks and to learn how to do her own locks, which she later clarified in her comments that she knows how to do it because she used to maintain her son's locks. So she knows how to do it. It's just like many other people, there's those of us out there who like to have who like to have their hair done. There are those who like the salon experience. They would much rather have someone more skilled, professional, and experienced and knowledgeable to take care of their hair. And I get that. I understand that. But once you keep running across those who are clearly out to take advantage of you, to try to rob you blind, charging you fees that just aren't reasonable and not really giving you a reason for the price hike, you get tired of being taken advantage of, and then you decide to take things into your own hands and self-maintain your hair, which is what a lot of the comments encouraged her to do. They really encouraged her to go to YouTube, learn how to retie, and all that good stuff, and to not be scared to maintain her own hair. And I'll be the first to admit, I was scared to maintain my own hair. And I had to get out of that. And coming across a lot of the bad apples in the lock world is what forced me to stop being scared and to just take the bull by the horns and just go for it. And that's what I'm going to do. Like I said in my last video, I'm not going to another loctician. I'm not going to seek any more recommendations. From here on out, it's going to be me and my sister-in-law. I'm going to enlist her help as needed to help me maintain my locks. And I think that's the positive, because I don't want to, again, just shed light on the bad and the negative and make it seem like that I'm just constantly, pointing the finger at the bad apples. The positive out of this was this person was able to get a lot of needed encouragement to, one, stay on her journey. Don't give up your journey just because you came across someone who's trying to take advantage. And number two, you can do it yourself. You truly can. All of us can. Even if we don't want to, even if we think we can't. Yes, you can. And when you're in a situation where someone forces your hand, because even though this is the trend, jacking up prices during a pandemic, when everybody is trying to count their coins and save their coins and taking advantage of women who need their hair done, yet you're raising your prices just because, or you're raising your prices because this is an opportunity for you to take advantage of a situation where people are desperate. When you're put in that position, it forces your hand to make some serious decisions. Do I budget this price hike so I can continue getting my hair done? Am I willing to pay 2, 3, 4 times the amount I was used to paying just to keep getting my hair done? Or am I going to save my coins and bet on myself and learn how to do my hair myself? And I like that so many women are betting on themselves and deciding to care for their hair themselves, because it can be done. And I'm glad there's so much support in these lock groups, and there's support on YouTube, and there's so many how-to videos that we can watch and learn from. And even though there's a lot of locticians, and most of them are professionals who have their own businesses or shops, they don't like, people doing their own hair. They speak out against it. They warn you, oh, you can mess up, you can ruin your locks, yada, yada, yada. But 9 times out of 10, those who self-maintain, they take very good care of their locks. They care for their hair the way they want it to be cared for. They don't have to pay anyone. It doesn't cost anything. You're not being charged because you got loose hairs that grows outside your locks. Therefore, I need to charge you more because that's too much work for me. You're not charging yourself. You don't have to pay a person to do routine maintenance, like routine reties. Locticians are finding nitpicky things to charge you extra for. You don't have to deal with any of that anymore when you learn how to care for your own hair. So that is the positive out of all of this. And the fact that there's such a big community of support that you can find on Facebook, YouTube, and just speaking to other women with locks. So it's not like you're out there on your own by yourself, not knowing what to do with no support. YouTube is a huge source of education, learning, suggestions. And yes, you have to kind of sift through what's out there, because not all of it will fit you. Not all of it will help you in your situation. But you just have to look, and people will give you some really good recommendations. And you just have to look through it, sift through it, and find what fits you. So, once again, this is a trend of locticians. No matter if they do sister locks, traditional, whatever it is, the trend is people are jacking up their prices right now. They are jacking up their prices, and for whatever reasons that they're giving, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them are losing customers. Some are keeping customers. It just depends on what different people can afford and what they're willing to pay. But at the same time, It's unfortunate because, well, I'll say this. My husband did point out to me, because I was kind of complaining about this latest Facebook post and how unfair it was. And he was saying, well, what if the loctician lost her job and her side gig is now her main gig, therefore she has to charge more? And I said, that's completely understandable. I can see that happening with the pandemic and the economy being the way it is and people losing their jobs left and right. But if that truly was the case, why can't she be upfront and tell her clients this too? And just be like, hey, I lost my job. And so doing hair is now going to become my main gig. Therefore, I'm going to have to go up on my prices. Who wouldn't understand that? I would understand that. Whether or not I would want to pay her increased prices, it depends on how much her prices have increased. But I would totally respect her for saying that, for being upfront and communicating that to her customers. So if that truly is the case for some locticians, I totally understand that. And then so it's still up to you as a consumer or customer if you want to pay her increased prices. And I mean, that's for you to decide. Do you want to stick with her and try to help her out? Or can you even afford that and put that in your budget? Or do you need to move around and try to find somebody else or self-maintain? So I'm all for the self-maintaining. That's the road I'm taking. I kind of went there and then went back to going to locticians, but now I'm back in the space of, no, I need to take care of my own hair because I'm tired of running into mess. So that's the positive. There is a positive, even though there are people out here taking advantage of those with locks. We have choices. And I think it's always a good thing when you learn how to take care of your own hair, and when you save those coins, keep them in your pocket, and self-maintain your hair. So yeah, I think I did good, you guys. How did I do? Not ranting and making this a full-on vent video. It's not a vent video, but there's, like I said, there are positives. You saving money. And we all need to save money because we don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We don't know if and when another stimulus is going to even come. We don't know. And from the looks of things, there isn't going to be a stimulus check anytime soon. So it doesn't even make sense to even count on that. We got to hustle now. We got to save our coins now. And for those who say, support Black businesses, support Black entrepreneurs, small Black businesses, I'm all for that. And I would love to do that if our small Black businesses were not always trying to take advantage of the Black dollar. I understand that it's hard to make a profit when you first start out, and your prices do have to be kind of high because you can't quite eat those costs. I get that. But at the same time, don't jack up your prices just randomly. I don't feel it's a coinkydink during a pandemic. I'm kind of going off into a rant. Let me get this out. It's not a coinkydink during a pandemic that these prices are all of a sudden going up. I know everybody has bills. Everybody is trying to keep up. But to go up on prices by $40, $50, whatever it is, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And charging and nitpicking for little itty bitty things that are supposed to be done during a retie, I just can't wrap my head around that. It makes no sense. So, anywho, positive, self-maintaining, learn how to do your own hair. Seek out that support from the different groups on Facebook. Seek out support and how-tos from videos on YouTube, and just go for it. Stop being scared. Don't be scared. Keep that money in your pocket. It's your hair. You can't mess it up too much, y'all. Don't let these people fool you. Thank you for watching. I tried my best not to vent. I tried my best not to rant. I almost got there. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hey to all my new subscribers. I think I'm up to 305. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments. Keep those comments coming. Hey to my A1 Day 1 subscribers who's been with me from the very beginning. I appreciate you all too. And hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Talk to you soon. Stay healthy. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.